Hi, I'm Kristy. Welcome to Weird and Witchy Shit, a place for, well, weird and witchy shit. Here we talk about everything from the magic of yoga, rituals, tarot, crystals, astrology, self-love, mental health, spiritual stuff, spooky things, and anything of the mystical variety. So if that sounds like the kind of shit you're into, then you're in the right place, my friend. Welcome to the Coven. NYX is the primordial goddess of the night and the daughter of chaos. So even though NYX was the daughter of chaos, she wasn't actually born because chaos is what there was before there was anything and what everything came from. So technically, I'm the daughter of chaos. We are all the children of chaos, but NYX had always been and always will be, so technically she created herself before time began. Again, I don't have lots of information on NYX, which is really a shame because she is literally the night and surrounds us all the time. So it would be really cool if there was more stories out there about her, but I will tell you all that I know. Every day, NYX resided in Tartarus, which is the darkest depths of the underworld, and every night, her and her lover, Erebus, the darkness, would fly through the sky together, giving us the night. Then they would fly back to the underworld for the morning to take over. Together, Erebus and NYX had many children. They had sleep, death, old age, nemesis, and the three fates who spin the thread of human life. NYX is a creator goddess, hence all the children she's birthed, because without her, human life couldn't really go on, because how would we sleep, or how would we wake, or how would we die to be reborn again? Without the night, there couldn't be any day, and if she never birthed any old age, how could we ever grow old to keep the cycle going? And I know that old age can often be seen as a bad thing, but to the ancient Greeks, it wasn't, because it came with peace and wisdom, and it was a good thing. Growing old, growing wise. I mean, even when we think about death as well, it's easy to see it as a bad thing too, but from the perspective of the gods, death isn't a bad thing, life isn't a bad thing, it's all just a neutral thing, and it's what keeps the wheel turning. We need death so that we can have life. There is no good and no bad, there just is. NYX even birthed ether and hemera, light and day, which are of course polar opposites to their parents, darkness and night, which again goes to show you that neither of these things are inherently bad. You yourself might dislike something, but we actually need opposite ends of the scale, because together they help to work in harmony. And like I said, without night, there wouldn't be day. Darkness isn't necessarily bad, light isn't necessarily good, they just are. NYX is often depicted as a beautiful raven-haired woman wearing a long black cloak made of stars and surrounded by a dark mist, which is said to be Erebus. And sometimes NYX drives a dark chariot of black horses or black bulls across the sky, but because she is a primordial goddess, sometimes she's seen as having less actual human form and more as being the night itself. So not bringer of the night, she is the night. So although NYX is the night and everything that comes along with it, including fear, death and endings, she can also illuminate the darkness and can be life-bringing. In fact, many people used to pray to NYX for fertility or to breathe new life into their life when they were feeling stuck or things had gone mundane and they needed like to refresh their energy and have it be less stagnant. So she actually has so much power over things, and she's so important that even the gods feared her, even Zeus feared her power. So our yoga practice for NYX is going to be slow moving with some yin style holds, and we're going to connect to the sacral chakra. This is the chakra of creative energy, so we'll get really super quiet, we'll rest, embrace the slow energy of the night, and we can go inward and ask what it is that you want to create in this world. Because you are the creator of your own destiny, so what is it that you want to create? If you'd like to continue the conversation, you can get me on Instagram at Kristies_Coven. That's KRISTYS_Coven. You can also find me on YouTube at Kristy's Coven, where I post a lot of free yoga classes and shit like that. And I'd love to have you join, because it's not a coven if it's just me. And until next time, bye!